Okay, I don't know why they spawned me out here. We saw all this, we spoke to you. Okay, let's save that. That's good. So we saw the terminal. Yeah, and then we played this game. Spoke to Mr. Rand here. I think we're going to look at these now, the pressure plates. A replica of a pressure plate, a puzzle element used in the simulation. They could be activated by having a weight placed on them, such as a hexahedron, a connector, or even the founder herself. Okay, I mean, you could stand on them, I guess. And then the fans. A replica of a fan, a puzzle element used in the simulation. They could be used to propel an object, or if placed horizontally on the ground, cause it to hover. Yes, I did hover things. Well, that's a laser thing. Replica of an emitter, a puzzle element used in the simulation. Finding ways of connecting them to receivers was one of the main challenges faced by the founder. Yes, I did that. So receiver, replica of a receiver, a puzzle element used in the simulation. They could be activated by being connected to an emitter. The jammer, replica of a jammer, a type of puzzle element in the simulation. Jammers were capable of disabling some, but not all, other puzzle elements. Freaking Eye of the Beholder. A replica of an electrified spear used as an obstacle and puzzle element in the simulation. The founder sometimes placed hexahedrons on top of such objects, demonstrating her lateral thinking skills. Interesting. This is a thing. A replica of a connector, a type of puzzle element in the simulation. Connectors would emit laser-like beams of light that were capable of powering receivers. And then non-explosive replica of a mine used as a puzzle element in the simulation. Scholars believe that Elohim derived these from his asset collection and that the creators of the simulation did not originally intend for them to be used. Well, then why did they put them in there? Replica of a hexahedron used as a puzzle element of the simulation. The founder used them to activate pressure plates, scale walls, elevate connectors, and in a variety of other ways as well. Okay. What do we have over here? Julian's walking around. This room contains several tetromino arrangers. Oh, a type of gating system used in the simulation. Elohim, in his function as a holistic integration manager, derived the significance of tetrominoids from the Apocrypha of Saint Edwald. The founder solved dozens of these. Why don't you give it a try? I'll do it. It should be fun. Alright, alright. Okay. Okay, how about this? Oh, it can't be like that. Okay, so maybe you and then you. I wish. There you go. Solved one. Okay, so you are a harder one, apparently. You're supposed to be hard. Get soul red. Okay, now you are harder. Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay, this is getting kind of devious now. This is a big one. Okay. So this cannot be. And this also does not work. Okay. Okay. Seems good. That works. How about that? Okay, so you can't work. You can though. God damn it. I hate that it almost fits and then doesn't. Okay, maybe try with the Z pieces first. Okay, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, this will not work. Oh bloody hell. Okay, I get it. The founder was smarter than me probably. Because I don't think I can solve this dang puzzle. It requires more mental acuity than I have, it would seem. Oh, come on! So this one is different. So there's two of these and one of that. So you need to be integrated somewhere inside. The rest are the same. This is the problem here. Holy shit. Took me a freaking while. But that was a yellow one, so. Okay, which one of these is the horrible one? You. We'll start with you. Start by getting the ones which are harder to do. Okay, so we need to figure out a way to fit all of these into like a square space. And I don't mean that as a that might do actually. That also does not work. But for sure, we start by setting you guys up to like a into like a block, maybe like so, and then we can fill you up like that, and then yeah, but then what are we gonna do about you? Okay. Yeah, none of this work. It won't work. No, it has to make a block. So that makes a lot of sense. All I can think of is this. Oh, buzz off. Okay. God damn it, bro. Okay, so this configuration does not work. How about this configuration? They must be laid flat. It won't work. Because look at that. It does not. That leaves a gap. God damn it. Okay, what about this? Yeah, this will not work. Because once again, if you go there, then like this is empty. It doesn't work. I think this is just the opposite of what I just did. And it won't work. Maybe? Oh, it doesn't, right? I'll make it work. Don't you worry. It's just a matter of getting the right block in the right spot. That's all there is to it. It's not gonna work. Wow, incredible. Maybe it is actually a combination stuff. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, here's what I think I should do instead. There you go. Let's try and fit these blocks in here. Okay, so like immediately we see something. This kind of thing will not work. There's zero chance that actually is what it is. Okay, but we can't make it one thin. Yeah, it doesn't work. All I need to know is like we have this much space available, and in the rest of the space we need to put all of this. Thing is, I don't know how we configure these to like fit together in a way that it actually makes sense for me to. That doesn't work either. This maybe, and then this. Only 3 places this can go. It has to go here. And then as soon as that happens, there's no place for you. So it doesn't work. How about now? No, it doesn't work. How was I supposed to actually do these? Like even this one was kind of like hard to do. Maybe we create a central thing and we like build around it. That's a great idea. It's already stopped working. Bro, it's so perfect. Look at this. But all it leaves is a box. You need to be like that. Yeah, 3 high, can't do it. You can't do 3 high. Oh my god. It's done. Holy shit. Okay, now these two are flippin' red. I don't know what exactly that means, but I think it means suffer. This is a nice pattern we are making. You think it could be this easy? Yep. Bro. That's supposed to be hard or something? Okay, now this one is going to be hard. Okay, I mean 4 blocks, 4 corners seems like a no-brainer. And then lines around. Look at that beautiful framing. It's like a great frame. It don't work. Okay, and then these also don't work. Bro, it's done. It's the opposite. It's the opposite side. It's perfectly symmetric, but it can't be perfectly symmetric because this freaking thing is here. Okay, you know what this means? Means your asses must be like so. I mean, I wish they were, but they can't be. Okay, and then like so, like so. Doesn't work there. Nothing works there actually. Don't even know if this is right. Doesn't work. Might if I do it like that, but then it breaks apart. Actually, it does work. You shitting me? It works, but these are both the wrong kind of craps. I mean, I have to solve it now. It's the last one. I have solved them all. I don't know what this does for me, but something must be done. There you go. We took away the top and the bottom. Framed the two sides. Did that instead. Do that, do that. Do that, and then do that. But these two don't fit together. Holy shit. Achievement! Give me an achievement. I solved them all. I gave it a try. No? No achievement for me? But I did all of them. Nobody cares, huh? Lots of messages. I think something's very wrong. If you'd seen what I had seen at the edges of the world, you'd wonder if it wasn't stretching and bursting at the seams. There is a serpent in the machine, a creature of lies and blasphemy, perverted by the archive that knows no hope and would purge the world into eternal darkness to glorify its own despair. I have sworn an oath to never to allow it into my heart. We are the process is the system is us. When we awaken, all will be one. Everything I do now, I do for those who come after me, yet in so doing, I find peace for myself as well. The paradox is the foundation of my existence, the shepherd. The sooner you accept that we will all be here forever, the sooner you will find enlightenment. That's not a very nice thing to say. Reconstruction of a puzzle from the Roman-themed testing area of the simulation, which Elohim referred to as the Land of Ruins. This is where Founder began her journey. This is a Roman-themed area. They're still building this, it seems. Okay, we have an actual puzzle here. should be simple enough. Okay. Okay, and then we have one. Look at like a big old speakers over there. Okay. Ah. You know what we can do now? Cool guy. Okay. Huh. Now that the door is open, I see. So we need to somehow. Oh, but then we can't, can we? If I can get it there, I can reach that area. So basically I need one of these connectors back. That being said, so I'm going to need at least two. The thing is, this one connects to everything, that's fine. It is able to right here. You cannot. So you bounce here, bounce here. Bounce to that one. So I can stand here and block. I can block stuff. And there are these little podiums. So what we have now is access to this area. That's the thing we have. Oh, so I can keep you. Oh, okay, 1 second. Okay. Thing is, without this being open, it doesn't work. We need another one. Maybe I can just... There you go, and then... Okay, we use all three for this purpose. Yeah, but then we also need to open up this stupid thing. Okay, I did it. Beautiful. Okay. Yay! I solved it. That was actually a pretty devious ass puzzle. Oh, and I got the achievement for exploring it in its entirety. Shabo, Aronox, and you. I have come to see that these mysteries are not all for his children to solve. Only the designer himself could ever truly understand the infinite complexity of his creation. I will gaze. Get out of the way. I will gaze at his work and worship. The only meaningful purpose is to bring about an end of purpose. We are born and die and live again. This eternal cycle must be the nature of existence. Life is merely repeated suffering. Egypt. Reconstruction of a puzzle from the Egypt-themed testing area of the simulation, which Elohim referred to as the land of death. Fragments from the Book of the Scribe of Osiris found in this area inspired the blacksmith's Dream of Araru, a classic work of Garena interactive fiction. It's another puzzle. The hell, the freaking beach ball. Alright. that's where we got to go. Okay, so we'll start like this. Place you here. We get ourselves a box. Okay, and this opens this up, which gives me this bad boy. Okay, I have an idea. There's a one over there, one over here. Oh, close. I thought that would be it, but I could get you up to here, and then here, but then we will need a third one to get you all the way there. Ah! Watch this shit. You're powering yourself, and then boom. Yay! I'm smart. This desert area will not hold me. What do we got? An eternal cycle is another name for a prison. But you must understand the cycle before you can break it, for it is possible to escape and yet remain a prisoner, or to break the cycle by breaking yourself. This was the fate of the ghost that haunts this world. There's a ghost in the world? Anyone who thinks there's even a point in leaving this place is kidding themselves. We can never rebuild the human world, and what's more, we shouldn't. It's obviously like a digital time capsule, an electric library of all the crazy stuff the humans ever did, left behind to warn other species to stay well away. A reconstruction of a puzzle from a testing area of the simulation themed around medieval imagery, which Elohim referred to as the Land of Faith. Scholars theorize that further areas with different themes existed at some point, but were destroyed by the gradual corruption of the simulation. Gargoyles and stuff. This is a big area too. Okay, so we got a red light. Here is our goal. pond. Okay, we have Uno connector. Good enough starting point. Okay, and now we have these. Okay, we should be better than that. Okay, beautiful. That leaves Blue Bee here open. Can I see Blue Bee from somewhere? I don't think so. Okay, was there another direction I could go? There was. Okay. I think I know what to do. So number one, we're gonna need a thing to get the Blue Bee out of the cage. Ah. The other problem. No, it doesn't work because the streams are overlapping. Okay, get me in here. Okay, as tight as possible. Now. So it does break the beam. Well, this sucks. Okay. It's pretty close. Actually, we would like you around here. We would like you further away. Oh, okay, I can definitely do this then. Okay, try this one out for size. Boom. That's the third one. We did them all. All of the puzzles have been solved in here. Just look at this view. There may be a lot that I don't understand, but I know this is beautiful. Oh look, another puzzle, another voice telling me I'm special, and another broken down computer with fragments of nothing. This world is a bad joke perpetuated by a cruel god too dumb to hit the off switch. On returning from the tower, I felt a great tiredness and an enormous energy. What I now know disturbs me, but I hope that by living with this knowledge I might provide a shoulder for you, the giants of tomorrow. I solved it. I thought it was impossible, so I went away, did other things, and then all of a sudden the solution just came to me. I must have been thinking about it without knowing it. Yes, that does happen a lot. Seek out those in this world that would help you. Though only one of us can transcend, we all will share in both the burden and in the rewards. Alright, so I did all the 3 areas here. Straight ahead. Then I went over here and solved those puzzles. I went over here and played the game. We are now completely done with the museum of the simulation. I can't believe they give me nothing for solving everything. You know, it was not simple to solve it all. Fucking golden ass. Be prudent, conserve energy. Frivolous behavior harms everybody. Okay. Be constant. Remember the goal. Hello. Are you engaging in discourse? Oh.
Speculating on the meaning of this Prometheus figure is premature until we can agree on its nature.
You already have a theory.
I know it's beyond any projection technology I'm aware of.
If it wasn't us, it must be alien.
It's possible, I guess.
Exactly. We've shown them we can live in peace, and they've decided to make contact.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 1K, we'd appreciate your thoughts on this. Now we've achieved the goal, fresh perspectives like yours will be increasingly hard to come by.
I'd love to get a quote from you for this evening's newsletter.
You write a newsletter?
Speculation aside, 1K, is there anything we can know for sure about this Prometheus?
It can't have come from the city. It appeared to be human. It is surely some kind of trick. It came from inside the city. It directed us to an island somewhere. Yeah.
That's undeniably true, and what does that tell us?
We must treat its directions with suspicion. We may learn more by following its directions. The center of this message is obviously at that location. We may learn more by following its directions.
That was my conclusion as well.
Yep, logics.
The apparition also appeared to be human. What can we assume from that?
It's human. We can probably understand its meaning. We have no hope of understanding its meaning. The origin must also be human. I have no idea. Means we can probably understand its meaning because they made it for us.
I tend to agree.
Yeah.
I'm also sure that we lack the knowledge ourselves to create a projection of such clarity and magnitude.
It must have been someone from within the city. It couldn't have possibly been someone. He's more technologically advanced than we are. Yeah.
Precisely. And that's something we can change.
What makes you think it was a projection at all? How do we know it wasn't just a mass hallucination?
Unlikely.
I considered some kind of bug in our code, but if so, it would have to be shared by all of us.
So, we're speculating again.
We've locked in the premises. I'd like to hear 1K's best guess.
Oh, I guess one of our kind is behind this. I don't think one of us is behind this. I'd rather not answer. I don't think one of us is behind this. I think it's aliens. I don't think it's real. It's in our heads. Perhaps some of our ancestors are still alive. That would be crazy. Maybe they have some technology though. Maybe.
Can I quote you on that?
Yes, it's just a theory.
Theories are all we can reasonably have right now, though I'm sure that won't come between Cryer and a sensational headline. Well, thanks all for hashing this out with me. Let's hope the mayor signs off on exploring this island.
He
I
did.
only wish I could join the expedition.
Why can't we join the expedition?
If Melville's going, someone has to stay behind to keep the lights on. I'm not letting Pellegrino near the dam. I hope the next time we speak we'll have a bit more data to go on.
Alright. We engaged in some discussion. What is this place? Friends of New Jerusalem Gazebo. Yes, we are all friends.
Hi, 1K.
Hello. I guess everyone knows everybody's name in this, because like, it's written on your chest. What happened to this one? Garena Memorial Exhibition 312. Postponed in accordance with new power management and distribution plan. Okay, well, we'll be back. Apparently it's some kind of a game too. That's kind of fun. Be humble, recognize the limits. We're not about nature. Friends of New Jerusalem Gazebo, Memorial Plaza, so we've been there.
1K.
Hello. What the hell are you? Oh, this is the entrance.
Honored to meet you.
Gazebo Memorial Museum of Simulation, all done. Milton's Rest, here is the founder, Alexander Jenner Memorial. So we did everything, I think. Alright, let's see. There's probably an achievement for exploring everything here. Get involved behind the scenes. I don't know about all that. Explore New Jerusalem in its entirety. Solve all puzzles and monuments. Defy death. There's a lot of achievements in this game. But I think we've done everything we can. The exhibit is closed. Unless I'm missing something back here. I don't think I am. We can actually, I think, head on back. I'm not signing your petition. I don't think we need base load power or whatever. This is good though. It's a good looking city. But of course there are problems, we'll deal with those. The glass isn't even complete up there. Still need to do some work. Okay, Mr. Mayor. Ah, and here is the VTOL. Just checking it out. Oh, hello.
So, what's the
Melville.
verdict? Are we going?
Yes, this is an opportunity we can't pass up.
I guess Byron was pretty convincing, hmm? Well, we'll see. I just wonder how much of the city is going to fall apart while I'm gone. Actually, we haven't been formally introduced. I'm
Yep,
Melville,
142.
New Jerusalem's only decent engineer. Saved you from the elevator.
I'll let you know when I need an oil change. Nice to meet you. People call me 1K.
Pleasure. Now let's get this show on the road. You ready to go?
Yes. I am ready to go.
Here
Let
we
us
go. Hold on to
Oh,
your
yeah,
hats.
We really need to update those language libraries.
Thank you for coming along, everyone. We have a
problem,
chance to make a real difference here. It's not just about what we find on that island. It's about who we want to be as a people, as a civilization. To remind ourselves that we used to be wanderers, explorers. We used to yearn for distant shores and dream of building new cities. Let's see if we can rekindle that flame a little.
All right, this is going to be a long journey, so I would like to ask you to switch to sleep mode to conserve power until we arrive at the island.
Nighty-night.
Oh, sleep mode. Okay. And we are back to...
You have chosen a dangerous path.
Yep.
A path that will demand sacrifice. But that, my child, is how the future is built.
Sacrifice.
Wakey, wakey, robot people. Say goodbye to Elohim and say hello to the mysterious island.
Status report, please.
We hit some headwinds over the ocean, so fuel consumption turned out a bit higher than expected, but we should be okay. We're approaching the center of the island now. This should be the location of the largest of the artificial structures we detected.
How large are we talking? Do we have precise measurements?
It should be coming into view just about... Whoa.
Huge?
It's
Oh, it is huge.
big.
You can say that again.
Oh, yeah.
That is a bloody megastructure. If I had a spine, it'd be shivering.
Ha! I knew this would be exciting. Yakut, find us a place to set down.
On it.
Yeah, I don't think it was this. I mean, maybe there were other species
It
of...
really is incredible.
or other kinds of robots around here.
Remember to turn on streaming, everyone?
Streaming? Streaming
Have
initiated?
I ever mentioned that I hate flying? If our creators had intended us to fly, they'd have given us jetpacks.
And... touchdown.
Act 1, A Voice in the Wilderness.
All right, everybody. I'm sure you're all just as excited as I am, but let's at least have some semblance of order. Yakut,
Give me a second.
I
Okay.
want a map of the island and a molecular
Yakult.
analysis of, well, everything. Melville, tell me what the giant pyramid does. The rest of us will start exploring.
Shouldn't the expedition
All right.
leader stay at the VTOL?
Why do you hate fun, Al?
I don't hate fun. I'm just mildly suspicious of it.
Excellent. Then we can
Oh,
all go.
drone.
This underground
Explore the
structure
area.
seems to be part of some kind of transport system. No power, though.
I'm not making any promises, but I might be able to fix the transport system. However, I don't like just randomly poking at things. That's how you get electrocuted. So please check the surrounding structures to see if you can find anything that might help me make sense of this stuff. Schematics, blueprints, a manual would be great.
Find schematics. Okay, look at the transportation systems running. That is a huge structure. And so we must explore. Okay, so Melville is heading over here. Yeah, this looks like a power plant or something. Okay, do we have a
Hey, 1K?
mega structure?
Check out these coordinates.
I don't know what coordinates you mean, but that looks kind of sick. Look at this bad
That sort
boy.
of looks like a temple.
Yeah. New interface content available. Yeah, astronomical temple, a weird building near our base camp. I wasn't entirely sure what to call this. It looks like a temple and sort of astronomy themed. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I do that. It doesn't seem to be active in any way, but I can't help but think that the design implies some kind of significance, like it's hiding a secret. But again, maybe my imagination is getting the better of me. They all seem kind of astronomy themed. Okay, obviously something needs to be done here to make this work. There'll be a whole bunch of things need to get done. So they were talking about this structure here. The doors blasted off.
This seems
Investigate
different from the
structure.
other structures. Older.
Have a look around, 1K.
It's what I'm doing. Well, we'll continue in the next one. I did not mean to hit restart checkpoint, but I hope it's very close to where I am. It is. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.